When speaking of the most expensive coffees in the world, Black Ivory Coffee will come up first. Its specialty is that this coffee is produced in very small quantities from elephant dung. That is exactly why the price of Black Ivory Coffee is sky high. The price of 1 kilogram of coffee made from elephant dung can be up to around $3,500. How coffee made from elephant feces became popular as the world's most expensive and rare coffee will be discussed in this video. Black Ivory Coffee is produced in a remote mountainous region of Thailand. Here, specially reared elephants are fed coffee cherries. After that, those cherries go through the elephant's digestive system, and subsequently, those coffee beans are collected from the elephant's dung. Although it sounds unusual, there is a scientific explanation behind this process. The enzymes in the elephant's stomach reduce the bitterness of the coffee, and because of that, the taste of the coffee becomes much smoother. Moreover, along with the reduction of coffee's bitterness, flavors like chocolate, nuts, and mild fruit are created in the coffee. It is because of this complex flavor that Black Ivory Coffee is different from all other coffees. As the elephant's digestive process is slow, the coffee beans go through this transformation over a long period of time. As a result, its taste becomes even deeper and richer. This natural fermentation process cannot be created artificially, which fundamentally makes this coffee even rarer. The production process of Black Ivory Coffee is not easy at all. Any coffee cherry cannot be used in producing Black Ivory Coffee. Only coffee of a specific quality has to be used. The biggest problem is that only a very small portion of the coffee cherries an elephant eats is obtained as usable coffee beans. Often, after feeding an elephant 30 kilograms of coffee cherries, less than just 1 kilogram of coffee beans is obtained. Due to this massive waste, production becomes extremely limited. On top of that, this process requires a lot of labor. The entire process of collecting coffee beans from dung, cleaning, and drying is done by hand by workers without the help of any kind of machine. As a result, it is not possible to produce these on a commercial scale. There are multiple reasons behind the price of Black Ivory Coffee being so high. Firstly, its production is extremely limited. A very small amount of coffee is produced every year, which is much less compared to the global demand. Secondly, the production cost is very high. Combining the special care of elephants, food, and workers' wages, it costs a lot just to produce a single coffee bean. Besides, the entire process is a very time-consuming and labor-intensive task. Thirdly, it is marketed as a luxury product. That means it is not just coffee, but rather an experience. This coffee is served in many luxury hotels and resorts around the world, which further increases its brand value. For that reason, the price of an official 1 kilogram pack of Black Ivory Coffee is around $3,500. Black Ivory Coffee is not just a luxury, it has some social and economic impacts as well. Through this project, local people of Thailand are getting employment opportunities, and funding is coming for the protection of elephants. However, there are some controversies associated with Black Ivory Coffee too. Many people raise the question of how ethical it is to use elephants in this coffee production process. Although the producers claim that no harm is done to the elephants to make the coffee, and they are fed coffee cherries as part of the elephant's natural diet. While many see it as a strange premium product, most people think that Black Ivory Coffee is a type of unnecessary luxury. Black Ivory Coffee is an excellent example that in the name of luxury products, people can even be fed animal feces at a high price. However, Black Ivory Coffee is not the only product when it comes to producing coffee from animal feces. Kopi Luwak is made from the feces of civets in Indonesia. The price of 1 kilogram of coffee made from civet dung can be up to around $980. Have you ever heard of Kopi Luwak, Indonesia's rare and fascinating coffee? Drop a comment below if you'd like me to make a video about it. I'm Adam, and this has been FactFlix. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe for more untold facts, hidden histories, and mysteries that continue to fascinate the world.